Money. I'm Megan Kennedy.
And I'm Caitlin Lance. Today is Thursday, March 29th, 2018.
We would like to invite you to stand and join us for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Miss Albright's class. Let's begin a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We'll now join Mr. Michael in the chat room with copying good drawing.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. We are going to do our doing the right thing drawing today, and so there are a couple of things that I'll be doing with that. One is doing the regular drawings as we typically do, but then also last week I remembered on Friday after I'd already left that I hadn't drawn any extras out for some of the groups that were the highest, and actually last week second grade had a ton in there, and so did third grade. So I brought back the slips from second and third from last week. These are the same as for last week, and I'm going to draw some more out of those. So in fact, I'm going to do those first. So these are for again for last week. So here we go. So I'm going to draw out 3 of each of those. So some second graders, so that's a little out of order, but that's the way we're going to do it first. Last week, second graders. So Austin Jones from Miss Rynell's class for having great behavior in the cafeteria from Miss Carew. So great job to Austin. And also Gretchen Bennett from Miss Sikowski's class. Awesome participation in music class. Congratulations, Miss Bennett. And let's see, one more coming out is going to be Gretchen Bennett from Miss Sikowski's class. Excellent music behavior. Wow, that's crazy. You got 2 of them in there. All right, so those are our extra ones from second grade. So great job for second grade for last week. Oh, first. I'm sorry. I said second, third. It's first and third. First and third. All right, and third graders. How about third graders going to be Raven? Raven for making smart choices from Miss Gerbett's class. So there's one for third grade from last week. And another one from third grade from last week is going to be... Who is it? It's Zayden. Zayden for being a quiet line leader from Miss Gerbett's class. And the last one from last week, third grade, is going to be Braxton from Miss Heisey's class for showing perseverance on front row, for acknowledged by Miss Heisey. So great job. All right. So those are all set and ready to go. These other ones we'll kind of set off to the side so we don't get them mixed in. So let's jump into kindergarten a little bit. Kindergartners today, well, what have we got? We've got Troy Goulis from Miss Cashier's class for listening very well from Miss Soul. Thank you. And how about Alex K. from Miss Mahoney's class for following directions in the IMC from Miss Weary. Yay! And one more from kindergarten. It's going to be... Eli Santa from Miss Cashier's class for listening during math time from Miss Soul. Sorry, so look at that. We've got some listening well, we've got IMC covered, and some math. So great job, kindergarten. All right, thanks again, Miss Soul, for acknowledging that. First graders coming up. We've got Nevaeh Galindo from Miss Cox's class for encouraging friends during reading groups. Thank you so much. And another one for first grade is going to be Alan Parker from Miss Cox's class for encouraging a friend during reading groups. I love it when kids encourage kids, right? We can use words for powerful things, and that's one of them. So great job, Alan. And one more, Natalie Sawicki from Miss Sikowski's class. Excellent word test. All right, and putting forth personal best. So great job, Natalie. Congratulations, first grade. Moving to grade 2. Grade 2. All right, well, we're going to pull 3. That's 3. So there we go. So if you were in second grade, you are good to go. Ryan Agnew from Miss Vargas' class for working independently on Daily 5 from Miss Carew. And how about Quinn Malling from Miss Vargas' class for increasing writing stamina. And lastly, Addison Schlemmer from second grade from Miss Vargas' class for working quietly, independently, and that was also in Daily 5 from Miss Carew. So congratulations, grade 2. And we're up to grade 3. In grade 3, I would have to say, I think you're going to be the big show today again. We've got lots and lots in here compared. So, third grade, first round here. Let's see. Jackson Sears from Miss Gerbett's class. Mrs. Gerbett's class for doing what? Being always quiet and ready to learn from Miss Cerny. How about Parker M. 100% effort in the teacher group from Mrs. Gerbeth. And another one for grade 3 is going to be Jenna A. Again, 100% at the teacher group. And that is again from Miss Gerber's class. So great job, 3rd grade. But I think 3rd grade, I'm coming back to you at the end. That's my guess. My goodness. 3rd graders are rocking it. All right, 4th grade, here we go. Our 4th graders are going to be Jaden Camwendo from Mr. Pacuzza's class for following directions quickly. Mrs. Budd let us know about that. How about Audrey Streeter? Aubrey from Mr. Pacuzza's class for showing care and concern for another friend. Love it when we do that. That's from Mr. Phipps, so thank you for acknowledging that. And one more, Rihanna Hester from Mr. Pacuzza's, picking up trash in the hallway from Miss Carew. And that is huge, right? This whole area is our class, so thanks for picking up. Thank you. And our 5th graders, the drum roll. All right, 5th graders, who's it going to be? How about Abby Johnson from Miss Betzer's class? Mrs. Betzer's class, let's see what we've got. She took the initiative to help clean up without being asked. Thanks, Abby, for helping out. Mr. Phipps noticed that. And how about Mark Warbington? How about from Miss Betzer's class also? So what did Mark Warbington do? He was helpful in PE class. Mr. Phipps, thank you for acknowledging. And Chloe Turley in Mrs. Betzer's class, helping in the gym. Thank you again, Mr. Phipps. So 5th grade, congratulations. And I guess we go back to 3rd grade again. My goodness, what have we got? All right, grade 3. Caden Young for staying focused even with distractions around. Boy, that can be hard to do. So great job, Caden. Thanks, Ms. Gerber, for acknowledging that. And how about Trace O, for being very focused when working with teacher group from Ms. Gerber's class. And here it is. Is it going to be you, 3rd graders? Adriana Rodriguez from Ms. Gerber's class for awesome participation in music class. Thanks, Ms. Cerny, for acknowledging that. All right, so that's our drawings day. I know it went a little long, but we had a lot of caught doing the right things to talk about for that. So I know we're getting ready for great things today. I know some of you are very excited. It's the day before spring break, right? But remember, it's the day before spring break, right? So that means we're not there yet. So I want you to have a great day today, but I also want you to remember we need to be in that learning mode as we're going through. And so we're going to make sure we're focused. I also challenged you last week. We talked about doing some random acts of kindness. And I hope last week that you took the time to do something nice for somebody because, again, that changes people's days and changes how things go. And honestly, I want to make sure we're doing that. Sometimes in the hallway, I hear people not making such great choices. And though I want to be positive and talk about the good stuff, I think it's important to talk about those other things we need to work on too because we're all about growing and making ourselves better. And I want to be sure that when we're thinking about our peers and we're talking about kids in class, if you see something that you can help with, if you see somebody you can help out and make their day, I want you to do that. If you have something that's negative to say, maybe you should keep that to yourself, right? The question becomes, is what I'm going to say or is what I'm going to do become helpful when I do it or when I say it? And if it's not going to be helpful, then it's probably something you better not say because we don't want to do things that are not helpful for people, okay? So I just want to encourage everybody today to enjoy the day, enjoy your friends, enjoy staff. I want you guys to have a wonderful day as we go through because we have a lot of great things coming up. You're going to have a wonderful time probably next week when you're out doing your activities, whether you're staying home or whether you're going somewhere else. But today is still a great work day. So find something to do today that's going to make today fun. Make it well for everybody, but also make sure you keep your focus on doing well and doing your work today. So I'm going to pass it back over to the desk, and I just wish everybody a great Thursday.
Good morning. I'm Parker Brown with our daily menu. Today we will have the following choices for lunch: barbecue rib sandwich, popcorn chicken with a corn muffin, celery with ranch dip, and applesauce. There will be no breakfast or lunch served until Monday, April 9th. Now back to Megan and Caitlin.
Thanks, Parker. Claire is in our birthday corner with today's birthdays.
Good morning, I'm Claire Spike. Today, Preston Blocher in Mrs. Smith's class is celebrating his birthday. The Meadows Edge community would like to wish Preston a very happy birthday. We will continue with the birthdays being celebrated during spring break. April 3rd, Gavin LeDukes in Mrs. Betzer's class, Rose Nelson in Miss Mills' class, Drake Powell in Mrs. Sadowski's class. April 4th, Zuri Kingati in Miss Mills' class. April 6th, Jaden Camwendo in Mr. Pacuzza's class, and Katie Sizemore in Mrs. Betzer's class. April 7th, Noah Belcher in Mr. Pacuzza's class. April 8th, Micah Sword in Miss Barco's class. The Men's Edge community would like to wish Gavin, Rose, Drake, Zuri, Jaden, Katie, Noah, and Micah a very happy birthday. And back to the Anchor team.
Thanks, Clara. We will now go to the weather corner with Zoe to see what the weather will be today.
Good morning, I'm Zoe Phelps. Today will be cloudy with a chance of rain showers again and a high of 45. You will still need a warm coat at the bus stop in recess. Coat should be worn at the end of the day going to the buses and corridors. Now back to the Anchor team.
Thanks, Zoe. After School Club will be meeting in the IMC this afternoon at 2:05. There will be no school tomorrow and all next week.
That ends our news for today. The MEH News team would like to wish everyone a very happy Easter and a restful and fun-filled spring break. We'll all see you back here Monday, April 9th.
Bye!